Chrono Odyssey is a new upcoming Unreal Engine 5 MMORPG which will be released during Q4 of 2025 globally on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. But already now, I can tell you which things developers of this game must avoid if they want that their game will be successful. Some things global players, global MMORPG players community hate the most. So in today's video, I will analyze which 3 things developers of this game Chrono Studio and publisher of this game Kakao Games, they must avoid, absolutely mandatory to avoid if they want that Chrono Odyssey succeed on the global market. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Chrono Odyssey videos in the future. Okay, let's go directly to the point. First thing which developers and publisher must avoid 100% is pay to win. Regarding pay to win, global community of players is not forgiving. In any kind of way, if the game will be paid to win, global players will not play it. Here in the West, it's not the same situation like over there in the East. Don't get me wrong. Also over there in the East, Korea, Japan, also players don't like pay to win. However, they can tolerate to some point pay to win. They will tolerate if the game is great and still pay to win, they will play it. Here in the West, even if the game is great, even if the game is perfect combat, perfect graphics, perfect optimization, perfect in-game features. Let's say you have a really amazing product, great game. However, it's pay to win. No, global players will not play it. They hate that. We don't like pay to win. Definitely we don't like pay to win. That is totally destroying experience for global players when they play the game. So first thing which developers of this game and publisher must avoid without any doubt for global market is pay to win. Any kind of trace of pay to win in the game will not be tolerated by global players. Now, second thing, which is almost equally bad as pay to win, almost equally bad, is bad optimization and performance of the game. Let's say you have the game which is not pay to win, really good game, but it's performing bad on your PC or your consoles. That global players will not forgive. I have seen that in some cases in the past. If the game is running bad, if you have issues with lag in generally, with FPS, if you have constant problem with crashes, disconnects, global players will quit playing the game. Optimization and good performance of the game on your PC is almost equally important as the fact that game must not be pay to win. I have seen, like I said, in some cases in the past regarding different games, even some MMORPGs, players being very disappointed with bad performance of the game, bad optimization, and even that the game was actually really good. They were quitting the game, giving it bad reviews, and on the end, totally uninstalling the game. So, second thing, without any doubt, from my experience so far, and I'm playing MMORPGs, I can play not only MMORPGs, many games within the last 20 years or so, let's say, on that way. Absolutely. Good optimization and very good performance on your PC in combination with game not being pay to win is one of the recipes for success of the game globally. However, there is a third thing. There is a third thing which developers of this game must also mandatory to avoid. What is that? Well, they must avoid to be slow regarding new updates, new patches, new content for the game. Providing a new content for the game nowadays in the 2025 is very important for any type of the game, especially for live servers games like Chrono Odyssey. Why am I saying that? Global gaming market nowadays in 2025 is very dynamic. Players are moving very fast from one game to another. And if you are not providing players with a new content, I'm not saying that you need to have major update, big update in the game like every 2 months or something like that. No. However, new classes, new weapons, new dungeons, new mounts, new skins, there must be something happening, I'll not say all the time, but very frequently regarding these things. So new updates, new patches with new content, with some major content, of course, maybe 2 times per year, let's say, or 1 time per year, major update with some smaller updates along the way is very, very important to keep a retention of the players, to keep players in the game. Because what is happening nowadays in 2025 on the gaming market? You see, players are not like 20 years ago, when players were finding one game and they were sticking to that game. When they find the game which they like, they stick with that game and they don't look at any other game. Nowadays in 2025, players are playing different games. They want to check new games. And if you're not keeping the pace with new updates frequently, at least to some point frequently, not too frequently, but to some point, players will leave. They will be bored with current content if there is no new content to play. New dungeons, new classes, new weapons, new this, new that. You need to be active all the time and give new content, something refreshing for the players to enjoy in the game. If you don't give that, players leave and they start to look in direction of other new games. They check that game, this game, another new game, and slowly, bit by bit, you are losing players. Player numbers are in decline. We have seen that in many cases, and especially lately, I can tell you that regarding Throne and Liberty, MMORPG, which I am playing recently really a lot. I have to say I'm really surprised. For example, just to give you that example of Throne and Liberty, within last year and a half, since the game was released over there on servers in Korea, we have get new weapon, yes, 1 new weapon within a year and a half. We should have get at least 2 or 3 new weapons within this period of time. Also, regarding major updates in Throne and Liberty, we can get 1 major update within a year and a half. Why am I saying year and a half? Because game was released, Throne and Liberty, on December 7, 2023 on servers in Korea. Can you believe that one live service game, MMORPG, would get only 1 new weapon? There are no classes. Per se, there is no classes in Throne and Liberty because you are deciding class by combining different weapons, a combination of 2 different weapons. We have get in Throne and Liberty 1 new weapon within a year and a half and 1 major update. There was some smaller updates, but nothing too massive. So that is not frequent enough. Players are not amused enough with new content. They are bored. And that is one of the reasons why they leave and play other games. So, Chrono Studio as developers of this game and Kakao Games as publisher of this game, they must be careful about these 3 things. First thing, no pay to win. Absolutely 0 pay to win. And everything will be fine. Second thing, optimization and performance of the game. Very important. Almost equally important as no pay to win. Because if the game will run slow, or bad, or laggy, or issues, or disconnections, players will quit. They will uninstall the game. And third thing, also crucial, very crucial for nowadays, for 2025, for gaming market, they need to be dynamic. They need to be active regarding new updates, new classes, new weapons, new dungeons. You know what I mean. If they are slow, if they are only trying to fix the game, because, yeah, you know how it is, right? Many games have bugs and issues. If you are only focusing on that part of the game and not providing new content for a long time, players are leaving. They are looking in direction and other new games. New games are always coming. Competition is coming. And like I said, situation is not like 20 years ago when players were finding one game and they have stick to that game. No, that is not happening. Nowadays in 2025, players are playing few different games. They're also looking in some other direction, searching for some excitement in new titles. So they must provide mandatory, frequently, not too frequently, however, they need to provide new content. If they manage to avoid these things which I can mention in this video, Chrono Odyssey, without any doubt, will succeed globally. In this video, of course, I didn't mention quality of the combat, PvP features, PvE features, raids, guild system, crafting, all of that, I'm certain Chrono Odyssey will already have on the high level. AAA quality level. Don't worry about that. We are fine regarding that. In this video, I wanted to share my opinion with you what developers and publisher of this game must avoid if they want to make Chrono Odyssey successful globally. Let me know in the comments below video what do you think. Do you agree with me? Or you think there may be some other things they need to focus on? However, like I said, in my opinion, these 3 things are most crucial to be successful MMORPG on the gaming market in 2025. Yes, of course, game needs to have certain quality, like I said, combat, PvP-wise, PvE-wise, regarding different kind of in-game features, regarding different kind of in-game systems. Absolutely, and I have no doubt Chrono Odyssey have that already, regarding quality of the game. But these three things also must be avoided. If you are interested into Chrono Odyssey, check my YouTube channel. I have a huge focus on this new upcoming MMORPG. You will see lots of guides for new players regarding different kind of in-game systems, regarding classes, weapons, PvP-wise, PvE-wise, crafting, dungeons, raids, whatever you want to know from World of Chrono Odyssey, you'll find it here on my YouTube channel. Also, check my live streams on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day about 6 p.m. Central European Time. Visit me on Twitch to get acquainted more with Chrono Odyssey. Currently, I'm playing some other games because Chrono Odyssey is not available for now. But later, when we get a little bit more into maybe some kind of beta tests without NDA or stuff like that, join me also on live streams on Twitch. You can ask me different kind of questions regarding new upcoming MMORPGs, including Chrono Odyssey. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Chrono Odyssey video.